大家好. I used to take Mandarin classes at the start of elementary, basically kindergarten, and I was not good at them at all. That being said, I never really disliked Mandarin classes, even if I didn't get good marks. Heck, there's a lot of different stories that have happened to me. Basically, one time, I tried to make a move on a girl that I really liked for some odd reason. I was a dumb kid back then, okay? But yeah, so I tried to get her attention, but she never really got it. I know. I live a sad existence in my life.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
But yeah. Uh, Anyways, actually, she had a friend who I ended up becoming closer friends with than her. But and she was like the most emo kid ever. I mean, not to say that that's a bad thing. I mean, sure, it's a really teenage thing to go through. And considering that most of my viewers are probably going to be teenagers because I only have like 10 subscribers, I'm pretty sure that's what you're all going through as well. But anyways, yeah, she's the most emo kid ever. But she was also like the biggest scaredy cat ever. Like literally, jump up from behind a table and say boo, or just whisper in her ear boo, and then you'll just scare her. You'll scare the crud out of her. I'm trying not to swear right now. Anyways, so although one thing I can't doubt her on is that she is like a million times better at Mandarin than I am. Like I legit have to get her help in order to get through Mandarin class. And actually, speaking of Mandarin class, we had a test like a few days before I recorded this, and basically we were supposed to have the test the week after, but then the teacher was like, "Oh shoot, I can't be there. Well, let's let the kids do it today," for some odd reason. So we had to do it, and we got like I don't know half of the damn class to study, which is only like 2.5 hours. Eh, I likely failed that. I know. I live a sad existence.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
Oh, I already said that. Eh, repetition isn't really a problem. What? Why am I rambling? Anyways, so basically, she would always help me out with stuff, and heck, we would even talk outside of Chinese school. I always go to Australia for my vacations. You know, the whole upside down country where they have shrimp on Barbies. That's not true, actually. They call it prawn. Say that to an Australian, they'll get offended. But the whole Aussie, and I had no Wi-Fi there. So whenever I have Wi-Fi, usually you'd think I'd spend it on video games, but nope, I couldn't bring my laptop wherever I could. So I would literally just call her whenever, since at the time she was also in China, meaning that we had generally similar time zones, only off by like 2 hours. So we could genuinely talk to each other on and on. Honestly, when I was in Australia, talking to her was like the best thing that ever happened to me. Although I have more stories that come from even farther into the past. Basically,